Hey Pokemon fans, Leyland here, and today's video is a special one. A few days ago we got an announcement for the Pokemon presentation for this Tuesday, and it is quite a mysterious one at that. So let's talk about some things on what to expect as well as some predictions. For starters, looking at the announcement, this presentation is going to be 35 minutes long. That is honestly a decent chunk of time, plenty of info can be dumped and shown off. No doubt we will see something involving their mobile side of the games, like Pokemon Cafe Remix, Masters EX, Unite, which of course I'm excited for any news, Pokemon Go, and of course the recently released Pokemon Sleep. Speaking of which, what Pokemon have you managed to find in Pokemon Sleep so far? I'm kinda curious to see which ones you've gotten. More than likely though, we could see the majority of the time used to show off the upcoming The Teal of the Mask DLC. Seeing more gameplay and Pokemon, as well as the release date. Because of course, this DLC is expected to release as early as next month. Other things that they will probably show off for the Teal of the Mask could be features, game mechanics, and various areas within it. Of course, beyond the mobile games and upcoming DLC for the mainline games, we could potentially see an announcement for one of the various spin-off games. Many of which I have heard asking for a new Mystery Dungeon game. We did see a trailer drop for the new Detective Pikachu game, so we might only see news for a brand new trailer for that, if anything. With it being August already, I'm not so sure if they'll drop a reveal for a new spin-off game, especially when there is already so much happening for Pokemon. But of course, I will be surprised. Now, let's dive into some predictions. And to start things off, it is this mysterious clip that they had in the original announcement. Instead of the basic Pokemon Presents, we got a short clip where the M starts to glitch out. And then the entire screen changes to a black background with purple neon lights. This alone has sparked dozens of theories of what it could mean. Many believe it's connected to Missing No, which for veteran players of course from Generation 1, this was a glitch Pokemon that could be caught in the original games. People are also thinking that it could be either the original games releasing on the Nintendo Switch Online's Game Boy, Pokemon Red, Blue, and possibly Yellow, which of course I am definitely all for. We also of course have the Game Boy Advance, so we could also see perhaps the Gen 1 remakes of Leaf Green and Fire Red releasing as their 20th anniversary is coming up in January of next year. Although, I do kinda doubt that they'll focus on remakes as a big portion of this. Yet, speaking of Gen 1, because of the focus on the letter M, many believe a remastered or remake of the first Pokemon movie could potentially be something that we'll see. I can't say if this is what it is, cause honestly, we did already get a remake back in 2020. I can't really say much about it because I never actually watched it, and now I'm looking it up and apparently it's on Netflix. Another prediction, one that the Riddler has been mentioning, is potential Unova remakes. Generation 5, which I'm sure Pokemon fans would love to see, myself included of course, because I consider Generation 5 to be potentially one of the best games in the series. However, due to the last remakes that we did get, that being Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I seriously hope that it does not end up the same and that it is handled mostly by Game Freak themselves. That or a studio that does a better job. Because honestly, I'd rather get a proper remake versus a simple remastered version of the original Black and White. For all we know, we could see a trailer for Detective Pikachu 2. Some other theories could involve maybe Mewtwo as a Terror Raid event in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, that honestly, or Mew. Which would honestly be cool, perhaps even new Paradox Pokemon, just like what we got earlier this year with Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. Speaking of all that, I do think it is a safe assumption that we'll most likely see the majority of the presentation focus on the upcoming DLC, the Teal Mask, and perhaps even a glimpse at Part 2, the Indigo Disc. It is, of course, a very long presentation, one that we have not had in a long time. So yeah, you guys, beyond maybe a few off-the-wall theories like spin-off games, a new anime series trailer perhaps, or even a special edition Switch, I think that's the most that we could potentially see in this long presentation. I want to know what you think we'll probably see. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I am honestly curious to see. If you like this video, be sure to smash that like button. Will you be watching the presentation Tuesday morning? I don't know about you, but for sure I will be wide awake and I will be streaming it Tuesday morning. With that said, I do hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Later!